away from starting the official Shred the Mic live stream podcast.
Whoa!
And
I guess we could tell them why we call it Shred the Mic.
Yeah, absolutely. Kel, go for it.
Yeah. If you know me, you know that I'm from Tahoe and I grew up skiing. And one of our favorite things to say on a powder day is shred the gnar. And Zeke is a surfer and a snowboarder. And the language translates across snow and ocean sports. You're always shredding gnar. So we decided we would just shred the mic and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, we started doing some live shows for other comedians in this like tail end of the pandemic. And then we just had this idea to, let's go ahead and actually do this, with other people. Yeah. Cool. Kel, it is 6 o'clock. You know what that means, right?
Time to shred the mic?
It's time to shred that mic. Woo!
We haven't worked that out yet.
No, we haven't. This is we came up with this idea, a while ago, and it really sort of became a thing as of yesterday when I was like, Kelly, we should do this. What's the lowest barrier to entry? And we tried a bunch of different platforms to make it work, and it turns out Instagram Live is the easiest and best way to do it. So hence why we're doing this right now. So Shred the Mic, guys, is a weekly podcast live stream where two comedians, Kelly Shanley, Zeke Rodrigues Thomas, we're two comedians who are going to be going through our notes and trying to figure out, is that a thing? Is that a premise? We're going to have 5 minutes each to go through the notes in our phone that we came up with over the course of the week, and hopefully trying to make each other laugh and hopefully try to make you guys laugh as well. Please, I don't know if they have a heart button anymore. I think they have a heart button. But yeah, your comments, please feel free to comment away when you connect with one of the premises or jokes that we have going on. Kelly, would you like to tell everybody a little bit about your background as a stand-up?
Sure. I've been doing stand-up.
Who are you, Kelly?
Does anybody know? I'm Kelly Shanley, and I'm from Tahoe. I've been in LA since 2008. I came here to be an actor, ended up doing stand-up, and turns out I really love stand-up. So I've been doing it for 7 years now. I started in 2015, and I just want to write more and perform more and be funny. That's all.
That's what it's all about, right? No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm Zeke Rodrigues Thomas. I'm from Los Angeles, originally from Hermosa Beach. I've spent probably, 15, almost 20 years doing improv and sketch in Los Angeles at the LA Connection and various other places across the city. And I finally decided over the course of the pandemic, I made some changes and was just like, you know what? I need to put myself front and center and try something completely new that I might just suck at. So that's why we're here. I've only been doing stand-up for 1 month exactly, maybe a little bit more. I did my first real official show at Flappers. Yeah, not all that long ago. What up, Bergs? Yeah, see, LA Connection is in the house. The alumni network goes deep. So that's the backstory on me. And so we're coming at this from two slightly different perspectives. Kelly's obviously been doing this a lot longer than I have. And with me, I'm brand new to it, but we're documenting the journey. We're trying to develop new material, and we're trying to see what you guys connect with. And hopefully some of these bits that you guys hear every single week, hopefully one of them or many of them end up into fully developed bits on stage and eventually a special.
Yes. Yes.
Let's hope so.
Yes.
Let's hope so. All right. Well, so Kel, do you want to go first? Shall we put you on the clock? Do you want to go through your notes?
I would love to. Let's do it. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. Start the clock. I do want to reiterate. These are like raw. Okay. These are not rehearsed or practiced. So, they're not all going to be winners, but we'll just see how it goes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Kel, get ready to shred the mic in 3, 2, 1, go.
Shredding. Okay. So I realized something the other day. Like, if you've ever traveled to Europe, the first time you hear sirens there, it can be very jarring, because they're like, and I realized it's because sirens in America kind of just sound like drunk college girls, you know? They're just like, woo! And then like the ambulance joins in and it's like, woo! And then they all just show up to the club like, woo, 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 woo. It's like a party. Yeah. And then let's see, they meet up, everything's fun, but then the cops get there late and they're a total buzzkill, just like, wah, 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 wah. Yeah, that's where that is right now. Yeah, so
Listen,
Sirens.
I love a good act out. Hell yeah, keep going. Let's do it.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna get personal. So I don't know if any of you guys over 30 have this problem, but sometimes when I'm having sex, my hip pops or sort of like cramps up, and my hip flexors just give up, and I have to make my boyfriend Zeke stop, and he's such a gentleman, but I just have to stretch and then we can resume. So my sister is a physical therapist, and pretty much every time I see her, I'm like, Laurel, my knee hurts, can you look at it? Or like, Laurel, my neck's jacked, like, you know, she's used to it. And we were all on vacation in Jackson Hole, and I was like, Laurel, my hip flexor has really been bothering me, would you be able to work on it? She was like, sure. And then, so in the evening when we all, and by we, I mean me, Zeke, Laurel, my mom, and my mom's boyfriend, Jordan, we're all watching the Olympics, hanging out. Laurel goes, oh, Kelly, why don't I work on your hip now? It's like, cool. So she asked the standard questions. She's like, so are there any like activities or specific motions that make it act up where you notice it the most? And I was like, Zeke froze. I froze. We didn't look at each other, but we did not look at each other. And then Laurel's like, okay, got it. She was like, but I wanted to help her out. So I was like, specifically, I guess, happy baby. We all cracked up. And then my mom just goes, wait, what? What did I miss? And we were like, oh, thank God. So.
Yeah, I'll chime in. I don't want to take up any more of your time, but like, I was just like, Barb, we're good. Don't listen. Please stop listening right now.
Yeah, we did not recap for her
that
time. Also, Jordan was giggling because I'd given him an edible earlier. So that was a fun addition to the story.
Happy 420, everybody.
Yeah, happy 420. Okay.
You got 2 minutes, Cal.
2 minutes. All right. This is what I wrote down. I trust my intuition. And by intuition, I mean my pussy. You know how some people are like, my dog is an excellent judge of character. So if he doesn't like you, you know, it's like that. You know, so if, you know, she doesn't want you getting close to her, if she snaps at you or just like hunkers down, you know, not good signs, right? Good signs that, you know, maybe she lets you sniff her, you know. She rolls over and assumes a submissive position. She wags her tail. She drools at the mouth, you know. That's how you know you're a really good person.
Points,
okay.
Kelly. Points,
Thank
Kelly,
you.
Everybody. Let's see those hearts come in.
Thank you. Okay, also, completely separate.
1 minute.
You know when you're at a wedding and the DJ's not the best and you say out loud, okay, the next good song they play, I'm gonna dance. That is as big of a curse statement as when you're surfing and you say, one more wave and we're done. You're never gonna get a good song and you're never gonna get a wave. It's not gonna happen. Okay, let's see.
Got 30 seconds, Kel. What do you got?
Okay.
What do you got? Here you go.
Okay. We watched this documentary called 14 Peaks the other day, and it was about mountaineering. And this guy literally climbs 14 peaks that are over the elevation of 8,000 meters. I was like, you know what? I have no desire to do that. Anything over 8,000 meters is called the death zone. I have no desire to go to the death zone because guess what? You don't have to do anything dramatic to die in the death zone. All you have to do is stand still. Just literally stop moving and you die. No, thanks. I'm good.
3, 2, 1. And that's your time, Kelly Shanley.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
Right.
What
can we look at oh, there they are. Look at that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think there is some great stuff in the ambulance audio stuff right there. I love that. I
Thank
think
you.
that's going to be such a dope bit once it gets crafted out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
thank
we
you,
go. There we
guys.
go.
Thank
Now
you,
the love's starting to
guys.
pour in.
I'm like Tinkerbell. I need applause to live. Ah, thank you.
uh,
Thank you.
I did enjoy the dog pussy analogy. That was good. Did not see that one coming.
Thank you.
Seeing all those hearts coming in right now. So apparently I'm not the only one. Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, those were the ones that jumped out to me that I think are definitely totally worth developing. So hell yeah,
Cool.
nice job.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, now, if anyone else has specific notes, feel free to type them in there. We're going to look at all of them later too. If we see them come in right now, well, thank you. We will talk about them, but also keep those comments coming. I'm going to start my timer when you are ready, Zeke Chomas.
Let's
do I
do
need
it.
to intro you? Coming up
Not a,
next, to shred the mic, give it up for Zeke Rodrigues Chomas.
Thank you very much, everybody. Poha carajo, it's so good to be here on the Mikey as I already burned through way too much time. All right, guys. So notes from this week, again, very rough material. Let's see what we got. So notes, jokes that I am not going to do. One about KRS-One. We were watching something and I made a reference to KRS-One and Kelly was like, what the hell is KRS-One? And she was like, it sounds like a product Kodak made in the 70s. And I was like, holy shit, it totally does. There's a very good chance that that's what it's based off of. Many rappers' names are based off of other things. I once saw a rapper in Boston named VCR, and like he was actually really good, but he opened for De La Soul, and I've like never forgot his name because it's VCR. Don't know if there's anything there. Next one I have in my phone is my grandma, who's no longer with us, is the voice of my insecurities. Just because anytime something goes poorly in my life, I just hear her very quiet Brazilian voice go, Zeke, perhaps if you try harder, you might make better choices, or something along those lines. But it's always so sweet and so like coming from the old country of Brazil with vaguely Italian influence. And pearls of wisdom that make no sense other than to just take me down a peg. But yeah, anytime I have any insecurities in my life, I just immediately, they just come through, not in some like horrible, like, come on, Zeke, you could do better, like football coach voice. It's always just the voice of my very sweet, very dead grandmother. Thank you, Maria Carmen Goncalves.
Oh.
Buy nothing groups. Am I back? Somebody tried to call me, of course, during a live stream. I love that. Buy nothing groups. So I don't know if you guys have had the opportunity to be on Facebook and be a part of a local buy nothing group. I didn't know what to expect, but I always love the concept where it's like local giving in the neighborhood level, right? And I was hearing these great stories of people giving away many great things, like giving away working washers and dryers, skateboards, scooters, right out of the gate. And then I looked at our local Santa Monica Buy Nothing group, and it sucks. And here's why. The number of people that have posted expired food. Yesterday, someone posted ketchup packets, a collection of ketchup packets on a Buy Nothing group. And I just could not believe some of the things that were in there. Used shoes, question mark. You know, things that you're just sort of like, it's not technically trash, but I don't know if it's any good. And then one of my dear friends who does live in Playa Vista, she constantly sends me screenshots of all these high-end electronics Sporting equipment, brand new. I would be surprised if somebody wasn't giving away a Honda Civic on there or something like equally as good. But it's so neighborhood specific that I'm just curious to see what Venice would look like. You know, like, is it just going to be, you know, slightly used hypodermic needles? Sorry. I lived in Venice for too long. I'm allowed to make that joke. And I'm also sober, so it's all right. But the good news is they already do have alley pickup, so it does. So it does.
1
count.
minute. You got 1 minute left.
I got some jokes here that, or some premises that I'm not sure if they're even jokes, but that's okay. I have old folks home, and we'll call it Thoracic Park. I think there's like a boob joke in there somewhere. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm still fishing around. I may have to visit that one later offline. Lastly, I have this idea. Why aren't we having bread parties lately? Like, we love bread. And why don't we all just have a party where everybody shows up with different forms of bread?
I'm in.
It's more of a political statement than it is a bit at this point. It's just like, I think this is the platform that I'm going to run on. And that's pretty much my time right there.
Wow, you got 5 seconds left. Nicely done.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for this incredibly underdeveloped notes in my phone, everybody. All right, I'll stop sweating here in a second.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, if you have thoughts, feelings, opinions,
thank you for all the hearts. Yes.
Put them in the comments. Sprouted grain. That's good.
Yes,
Joanne knows all about bread.
I know she's all about that bread life.
She'd be a great person to consult with on the bread joke. Let's see. I laughed at the KRS-One joke, and not just because I said it, but I thought when you went to, there was another rapper called VCR. You could be like, and then my girlfriend was like, what the hell's a VCR? And you're like, I'm just kidding. She's not that young, or something about a tag there on me also not knowing what a VCR is. But, you know. Also, when you were talking about your grandma, and you said she sounded like she's from the old country, I literally thought, which old country? Because I know, but it sounded so Italian, and then you said it. So that was hilarious. Like, you read my mind.
I just want to stop and go back to Sarah Luca's comment that check out Kelly and how fire she looks. So there you go.
Thank you.
Maxim, thank you. VCR having a beef with a little Blu-ray underrated drama. Hell yeah. See, I love it when you guys are punching up the jokes, everybody.
I love that. Hi, Erica.
Yeah. Erica, my sister's in the house. You missed my great impression of Grandma. So sorry. You'll have to go back and watch the live stream.
Yeah. Oh, and I thought when you said they were like pearls of wisdom, but savage or something, you could call them daggers of wisdom.
Daggers.
Or something like that. Yes.
Daggers. Oh,
daggers
great.
of wisdom. I don't know. Play with it. Yeah. And he just, Maxon just mentioned Thoracic Park. I mean, you guys saw how loud I laughed. Sorry if that hurt your ears. Maybe it could be like a physical therapy for geriatrics, and it's called Thoracic Park.
To Thoracic Park. Ooh. There's something there. There's something there.
There's a spine. There's a spine joke in there. You know, you can find it.
Definitely. Haven't found it yet, but guys, all your feedback is very helpful. Thank you for taking the time to comment.
Yeah. Are we going to be able to read this afterwards? Their comments afterwards, or do those disappear? I'm very tech-savvy.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've hosted a live stream, and the last time I did it was for Dynamics A4 during the pandemic, and I was working out as I was hosting a live stream. Just basically dying. Yeah. It was great. But so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So here's the deal, guys. This is our show. We're going to be doing this every Wednesday at 6 o'clock West Coast time, and you can find the replays here on Instagram for the next 24 hours, and then we're going to be uploading to YouTube and maybe doing some carve-outs with some of our better pieces of material that you might see on some of our stories and all that other good stuff. Let's see. Kel, where can people find you on the internet?
Well, you found me on Instagram. I have the same handle. Is it called a handle on TikTok?
That's what the kids call it.
I am very new on TikTok, and I am learning at a moderate pace. I'll put it that way. But I'm also Kelly A. Shanley on TikTok. And on YouTube, they have shorts now, which are basically like Reels and TikToks. So find me on YouTube. That's just Kelly Shanley, just the name. Follow me on there. And then there's going to be bonus content with longer videos and stuff on YouTube coming up soon. Oh, and Medium. If you haven't read my stuff on Medium, same thing, just search my name. And I have a dating column. I have stories about David Attenborough narrating a drunk woman coming home. It's gold. Just if you want to read something instead of watching something, head over to my Medium page.
there's a couple readers in our live stream audience, so they might
Nice.
actually follow up and do that.
Nice.
But yeah, definitely check it out, guys. She's had a bunch of posts recently go semi-viral on TikTok, which is nice to sort of see some crazy numbers go up, which is nice based off her stand-up. And of course, you guys can find me on the internet at Zeke Thomas is Rad. You guys obviously found me here. You can find me on TikTok, Zeke Thomas is Rad, YouTube, Zeke Thomas, I think.
I think it's Zeke Rodrigues Thomas.
Oh, I might be Zeke Rodrigues Thomas on YouTube, where I've definitely been doubling down on YouTube Shorts, but apparently YouTube Shorts only wants me to post surfing videos and has nothing to do with stand-up. It literally punches me in the face anytime I try to post a stand-up clip. It's ridiculous.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bergs just said, watch our 420 video. Head over to my YouTube. Happy 420, everybody.
Yeah.
If you want to see a video that we made in 2016 about 420,
yeah,
it's a gem.
It is. Of course, you can always go to ZekeThomas.com for all your Zeke Thomas needs that aren't part of the social medias. And there is a slight preview at patreon.com/ZekeThomasIsRad. I have some exciting news coming up there with some new rewards and perks if you're interested in supporting both this venture and also the world of stand-up as we sort of go into this brave new world. But yeah, going back onto Patreon, would love your support. And Kelly, is there anything else? Is it time to wrap this up?
I have one more plug. I'm going to do one early plug. So for my birthday, which is June 10th, Zeke is helping me produce a show it's probably at Flappers right now. All I want for my birthday get-together is for you guys to come. I'm going to do a 20-minute set. So it's not booked yet. I'm going to put details out as soon as I have them, but all I want for my birthday is for you to come laugh at my jokes, okay? So stay tuned for that, okay?
There you go. We're calling our shot. Before the show is even booked, we're already plugging it. See, that's
I'm
what I like.
manifesting.
That's what I like. That's a good producer right there.
Flappers is in Burbank. Yes, Casey.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.